Gwen Stefani reflected on her bond with husband Blake Shelton. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton's marriage has been going strong. However, an older report from May 2025 has resurfaced in which Stefani reflected on her marriage with Blake Shelton. Blake and Gwen tied the knot in 2021. The latter has 3 kids from her previous marriage. They first met in 2014. Speaking of her longtime bond with the country musician, the songbird began, "It honestly does feel like time is flying by. Some of the things that we talk about, we're to the point in our relationship that it's like, oh, remember what happened, and you realize, oh my God, that was 8 years ago. It's like, how did this happen so quickly?" she continued. In addition to this, the mother of 3 established that 10 years is a long time. However, it still feels new for me, added the 48-year-old. I feel like that might be the key to happiness, is that it feels just as exciting and new and happy, she continued before moving on to a new topic. Gwen Stefani has never shied away from opening her heart to the world through her music and her words, but in her most recent reflections on life and love, she spoke with striking candor about her deep bond with husband Blake Shelton. For fans who have followed their romance from the first spark on the set of The Voice to the present day, her reflections provided not only a glimpse into one of entertainment's most unlikely yet enduring love stories, but also a reminder of how love can emerge in the most unexpected places. Gwen's words carried the weight of a woman who has lived through heartbreak, reinvention, and triumph, and now stands in a season where love and partnership anchor her both personally and professionally. When Gwen and Blake first crossed paths as coaches on The Voice, many saw them as an odd pairing. Gwen, the California-born ska punk princess turned pop icon, built her reputation on edgy style and fearless performances. Blake, a country superstar from Oklahoma, was the embodiment of Southern charm and traditional country roots. Yet behind their differences was a shared vulnerability. Both had gone through public divorces that left them reevaluating life and love. On that set, amidst the flashing lights and the competition of aspiring singers, a bond began to form not through flashy gestures, but through shared understanding. Gwen has often said that their connection began because they could talk to each other about pain, loss, and healing, and from those conversations, a friendship blossomed into something far deeper. In reflecting on her bond with Blake, Gwen speaks of gratitude and awe. She describes him as a constant source of stability, someone who grounds her when life feels overwhelming. For a woman whose career has taken her from world tours to fashion lines to reality television, Blake represents a sense of calm and home that she once doubted she would ever find. She has emphasized that what she admires most about him is not only his talent or success, but his unwavering sense of authenticity. In an industry where image often overshadows reality, Gwen has found comfort in Blake's refusal to be anyone other than himself. His humility and humor, she says, have taught her to embrace simplicity and joy in ways she never fully appreciated before. Gwen's reflections also reveal how their love story has transformed both of them creatively. Together, they have blended their musical worlds, recording duets that showcase not only their voices, but their chemistry. Songs like their heartfelt ballads and lively collaborations have given fans a soundtrack to their romance, weaving together Gwen's pop sensibility with Blake's country roots. Gwen has said that working with Blake has pushed her to explore new musical territories, inspiring her to take creative risks she might not have pursued on her own. At the same time, Blake has credited Gwen with opening his eyes to fresh perspectives and encouraging him to embrace vulnerability in his own songwriting. Their partnership extends far beyond the personal, shaping their artistic journeys in ways that continue to resonate with audiences. In speaking about their marriage, Gwen often highlights the importance of family. As a mother of 3 boys from her previous marriage, she has shared how Blake stepped naturally into the role of stepfather with patience and devotion. Her reflections on this bond are tender and heartfelt, pointing to moments where she witnessed her children's admiration for Blake and the way he nurtured them without trying to replace what they already had. For Gwen, seeing her husband's love for her sons has been one of the greatest affirmations of the relationship. She has expressed that her family feels complete because of the way Blake has embraced all of them as his own, creating a blended family dynamic filled with love, laughter, and respect. Their life together away from the cameras has also become central to Gwen's reflections. She frequently speaks about the peace she finds on Blake's Oklahoma ranch, where the couple spends much of their time when not performing or filming. For Gwen, who grew up in busy Southern California and spent decades immersed in the chaos of celebrity life, the slower pace of ranch living has been both refreshing and transformative. She often paints a picture of quiet days spent gardening, fishing, or simply enjoying the beauty of nature alongside Blake and her children. These simple moments, she says, have deepened her appreciation for the present and reminded her that happiness often lies not in extravagance but in connection and stillness. The balance between their public personas and private life is something Gwen reflects on with gratitude. She acknowledges that being in a high-profile relationship comes with scrutiny, speculation, and constant attention. Yet she insists that their bond has remained strong because they have learned to prioritize each other over the noise. Gwen has spoken about the importance of communication and mutual respect, explaining that she and Blake make it a point to support each other's dreams while also carving out time to nurture their relationship. Their ability to laugh together, she adds, has been one of the most powerful tools in weathering challenges. Another theme in Gwen's reflections is faith. She has often credited her spiritual journey as a guiding force in her life, especially during times of heartache. In Blake, she found someone who shares that sense of grounding and who supports her in keeping faith central to their relationship. Gwen's words often carry an undercurrent of belief that their meeting was destined, that their paths crossed at precisely the moment they were meant to. She describes their marriage not only as a romantic union, but as a partnership rooted in shared values and divine timing. For fans, Gwen's reflections resonate because they showcase vulnerability and honesty. At a time when celebrity relationships often appear curated and temporary, the authenticity of Gwen and Blake's bond shines through. Their differences, once considered obstacles, have become strengths that complement each other. Gwen has repeatedly said that she feels both lucky and blessed to have found a love that is not only passionate but enduring. Her words capture the sentiment that real love does not erase hardships but grows stronger because of them. In the broader context of her career, Gwen's bond with Blake has also influenced how she connects with her audience. Her performances often carry a more personal, heartfelt energy, and her interviews reflect a woman who has found peace in both her art and her personal life. Fans see not only the glamorous pop star, but also the devoted wife and mother who has learned to embrace a new rhythm. This duality has allowed Gwen to evolve gracefully, maintaining her iconic status while also revealing a more intimate side of herself. Critics and observers often point to the cultural significance of their relationship as well. Gwen and Blake represent a blending of genres, lifestyles, and worlds that once seemed miles apart. Their love story challenges stereotypes about compatibility, proving that differences can enrich rather than divide. Gwen's reflections highlight this truth, as she often marvels at how her life, once defined by the fast pace of the entertainment industry, now finds balance in the simplicity of country living. The juxtaposition of her California roots and his Oklahoma heritage has created a union that is both unexpected and inspiring. Ultimately, Gwen Stefani's reflections on her bond with Blake Shelton reveal a story that is deeply human. It is a story of two people who found each other at a time of vulnerability, who healed together, and who continue to build a life filled with love, music, and meaning. Her words capture the essence of what so many hope to find: a partner who sees them fully, who stands beside them through trials, and who brings joy to the ordinary as much as to the extraordinary. For Gwen, Blake has become that partner, and for fans, their journey is a reminder that even in a world of fame and constant change, true connection can endure. As Gwen continues to reflect on her marriage, her voice carries both wisdom and warmth. She speaks not only as a global superstar, but as a woman deeply in love, grateful for the unexpected turn her life has taken. Her bond with Blake Shelton stands as one of the most compelling love stories in entertainment today, one that continues to unfold with authenticity, creativity, and faith. And in sharing her reflections, Gwen offers fans more than just insight into her relationship. She offers hope that love, in all its complexity, can be as real and transformative as the songs she has sung throughout her career. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.